What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over a blitz found in the nickel 3-3-5 wide. It's going to be any kind of zone coverage that you want, whether it be cover 3, cover 2, cover 1, cover 2 man. Doesn't matter. The only ones that I recommend you avoid are the strong safety blitz. I'm going to work in the cover 3 buzz. Now, it doesn't matter whether you flip it or not. We're going to go into cover 3 buzz. I'm going to be working against gun bunch. Now, ID the mic and slide protect doesn't stop this blitz. It just does not. So the setup for this blitz is really simple. First off, I want to talk about something real quick. There is something in coaching adjustments where you can set the auto alignment to base. That's going to save you guys some time. If you don't, you're going to have to press 2 more buttons, which that could occupy time for an adjustment or shading or whatever it is on the field. So set that to base if we're going to be sending this blitz. And on top of that, it's a nice way to be able to bluff your coverage. So how do you set this blitz up? Really easy. First off, if you don't already, you want a baseline, and you want to go ahead and shift your D-line to the right, pinch your linebackers, blitz all linebackers, and then slant your D-line to the outside. Now with your user here, what you want to do is you want to bring him down, you want to occupy the center. Now you may get picked up by the right guard, you may get picked up by the left guard, you may get picked up by the center. Who knows what's going to happen, but one of the 3 things are going to happen, and one of these 2 outside linebackers, whether it be Bud Dupree or TJ Watt, are going to come through free. So we'll go ahead, hover, snap the ball, get engaged by the center. That time, TJ Watt coming through screaming. It is that easy, fellas. It's super simple, and I've been practicing this for I don't know how long, since 10 this morning or something like that. So back into nickel 3-3-5 wide. We're going to go into Tampa 2 this time. We'll go back into recent plays, pass reverts, and set it up again. So we already got baseline, otherwise you're going to have to go baseline. So we're going to shift our D-line to the right, pinch our linebackers, blitz all linebackers, slant our D-line to the outside, take our user and occupy the center, kind of give a little blitz to him, bump, disengage, screen. Now, when we get back, I'm going to have to go back. Oh, hey, perfect. Here we go. So we're going to go. This is even better. We're going to go back into Tampa 2. We're in the Browns off defense. We're in the Steelers defense. This works in Ravens. This works in Bengals. I think any 3-4 base defense is going to work just fine against this. So we're going to go into 3-3-5 out again. I think I chose Tampa 2. I don't know. Don't care. It doesn't matter. We're going to go back into verticals, and we're going to set this blitz up again. So we're going to shift our D-line to the right. We're going to pinch our linebackers, slant our D-line to the outside, blitz all linebackers. Take our user, hover right here. And of course, people are going to be open, but it's up to you to make the adjustments. But you can see right there coming through screaming. Now this time we're going to go ahead and slide to that direction and ID the backside. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go into verticals, Tampa 2 again. We're going to slide that direction and ID. Come on, ID. Let's spam this left bumper and ID this guy. Set this blitz up. Shift your D-line to the right. Blitz all linebackers. Pinch. And then slant your D-line to the outside. Then screen. Right there, our defensive end came through. That time we occupied. I want to go back and talk about that a little bit. What's going on right there? This is something that's important to understand why the user matters for this blitz. When we shift to the right and ID backside, this left tackle does pick up the linebacker. But the problem is, this left guard right here is confused because when you shift to the right, the center is like, okay, I need to pick up the defensive tackle. This guy's like, okay, I'm shifting over to pick this defensive end up. And then this guy right here is like, okay, I'm shifting over to pick up this outside linebacker. Well, it just kind of creates a mass confusion right here. And instead, the defensive end, as you can see, I think that's Myles Garrett, just comes through free. Now, of course, they could easily block this with just a blocked running back, and that's going to pick it up 9 times out of 10 just fine. But if they don't decide that, like, okay, I'm just going to block 5, slide, and ID the mic, it's still going to create some problems for them. So we're going to go back into verticals. Again, Tampa 2. Super simple to do. This time, we're going to switch it up. We're going to slide to the left, pinch our linebackers, blitz all linebackers, slant our D-line to the outside. And it's going to work just fine. You can see that time we get the left outside linebacker to come through clean. So it kind of changes. I want to say it changes every time. I'm going to take a time out. It changes every time who's going to come through, depending on how you shift your D-line, especially depending on how your user plays the gap. Now I'm going to wait for, there we go, instant replay to pop up. We're going to go to instant replay and break down what happened right here. So let's just back out. We've shifted our D-line to the left. We've slanted them to the outside, pinched our linebackers, blitzed them. And you can see right here, the right guard takes on us, whereas the center pretty much hesitates in a sense, and then picks up, I think that's the defensive tackle instead. So they just all shift to the left, and then we get this outside linebacker coming through free. So it's just really creating a lot of confusion on the offensive line. Now, I'm not going to say this is an unblockable blitz. There's no blitz out there that is unblockable. Some of them are just more difficult than others, like the big dime 146. I don't like to block that one generally though. But Tampa 2, back into, let's go back into that same formation, and it's just something as simple as blocking your running back. So we're going to go ahead and set this blitz up. Really easy. And then we're going to go ahead and let it screen. You can see that time we got lucky. That's very rare. I'm not going to say that was part of the blitz. Myles Garrett looks like he just got completely ignored. He got Madden 20'd on him. But if they just block their running back, and if you guys run into this blitz, a simple blocking your running back without having to slide or ID is going to pick up the blitz 9 times out of 10. Now, occasionally you're going to get just straight up Madden 20 and the offensive line is just going to dumb out. We all know how the offensive line is in this game. Villanueva just completely ignored him and let him come through. So that's just Madden right there. That's not the blitz working. But this is going to be the easiest way to pick it up. But then also, you can see if they don't want to pick it up with a blocked running back, it's going to come through screaming with a slide protect and an ID the mic to the opposite side. So that's going to take care of this video. If you guys are new to the channel, if you want more blitzes, be sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and until next time, this has been T-Meister. See ya.